Okay, I wanted to start this lesson off by saying this. It's important to address any physiological concerns impacting your child's expressive language as soon as possible. So if you have even the slightest concern, or maybe you've been wondering if your child could have hearing loss, or maybe they have a tongue, lip, or cheek tie, it's important to have this area of concern looked at prior to working on their expressive language. So because if your child has hearing loss or a tight tongue tie that limits their mouth, tongue, and lip movements, working on all these different strategies to boost their expressive language, it's not going to be as effective. So just making sure, just to rule it out, or even just to confirm something, just talk with your child's pediatrician if you do have a concern. All right, thank you. Teaching simple signs is a powerful way to support language development. By teaching signs like more, eat, milk, or all done, I'm actually going to be teaching you a bunch of signs in a minute. Children can express themselves effectively before mastering speech. I have had hundreds of families over the years ask if teaching their children signs will prevent them from using words, and the answer is no, absolutely not. Research has proven over and over again that teaching children simple signs motivates them to want to communicate verbally. Using signs reduces frustrations and fosters a sense of achievement for children. Moreover, pairing signs with words helps children better understand and remember language. Okay, I'm going to be going over several simple signs that you can teach your toddler or young child. When you're teaching your child these signs, I would work on only one or two at a time so that they don't get overwhelmed. The other thing I would recommend is not putting demands on your child. So for example, not saying, tell me more, I'm not giving you this until you tell me more. No, we don't want to do that. So you'll just be modeling those one or two signs that you're teaching and working on with your child so that they're seeing it consistently and repetitively, and that eventually they'll probably start to produce the sign on their own. It could take a couple of weeks to a couple of months. It can take time, and everybody's different. So one child, they may pick it up after a week, and another child, they might not start producing signs until they've been exposed to them for two months, sometimes even 3 months. So don't give up. Just be consistent and repetitive. If grandma watches your child or your child goes to daycare, just let everybody know these are the signs we're working on so that your child can be immersed in those one or two signs, seeing them being performed throughout their day. Okay, so first I'm going to tell you all of the signs that I would recommend. This is the more sign. You probably already know this. More, right? So when you think that your child wants more of something, whether it's more snack, more drink, they want you to blow more bubbles, you're just going to be like, oh, did you want me to do more? Or did you want more goldfish? And the next sign is all done. And I recommend doing more and all done first. All done. So if you notice that your child is at the dinner table pushing their food away, or they're wiggling and trying to get out of their chair, oh, it looks like you might be all done. And the all done sign is also good for when you're playing with children and then they sort of get distracted and they walk away. It's a great redirection. Oh, are you all done, or did you want more? That can help them think like, oh, am I all done with this activity, or do I actually want to go back and do a little bit more? So the more and all done is great for that. Once your child is spontaneously producing those one or two signs on their own, then you can move on to some other ones. I would recommend open, because they constantly need help opening things, whether it's a snack, a toy. They're constantly coming over and throwing something that they want open into your lap or in your face, right? And so you're just going to just take a step back and just be like, oh, did you want me to open? I do have another lesson coming up on not anticipating your child's needs. So that will be helpful too for motivating your children to want to do those different signs. Another good sign to teach your child is the help sign. So you're going to hold your hand up with your palm facing up, make a fist, put your thumb up, and then you just go up and down. So when you notice that your child is struggling and getting frustrated, you're just going to say, oh, it looks like you might need some help. Can mommy help you? Another good sign is eat. This is eat. So when you notice your child might be getting hangry and it's like snack time or lunchtime, oh, did you want to eat? And then likewise, this is the milk sign. So those are great signs to help your toddler learn how to make requests and then motivate them to eventually use words.